We did Lucia di Lammermoor.
It was a surprise. It's Lucia di Lammermoor in Vienna, like last month.
Last month, yeah.
It was the first time we worked together. I have to say, for me, it was just, it clicked, the first rehearsal. Hello, my name is Benjamin Bernheim. I'm a tenor, and I'm singing Edgardo in Lucia di Lammermoor at the Opernhaus Zürich. And it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Lisette Oropesa.
Hello, I'm Lisette Oropesa. I'm here in Zurich for the very first time singing Lucia di Lammermoor, a role that I love very much, with my dear friend Benjamin. We're having such a lovely time together. I think Lucia is one of those great bel canto roles that you have a very strong musical side. As a singer, it's very satisfying to sing because she really has a journey musically and beautiful music. The tenor has incredible music as well, sometimes better music.
Sometimes.
And also dramatically, there's a really great story there because there's trauma, there is pain, there is suffering, there is love, there is
history before the piece. It's also, they are all carrying so much.
Yeah, it's not like we meet these people for the first time and we don't understand them immediately. Even from the beginning, we learn so much about both of the characters and what they are holding on to, the grudges that they're holding on to, and the experiences that they hold forever. And this is why I think it's an opera that, honestly, as much as many young sopranos enjoy singing it, I feel it takes a few times of singing it and getting to know it that makes it a little more feels a little more at home.
How many times did you sing it?
I've done 5 or 6 productions, I think.
Nice.
Now. Yeah, and I'm still learning more.
Yeah, we are always learning, I guess, but it's a great experience. My favorite part in my role, I think it's the wedding scene where he's getting a bit crazy because he realizes that she just got married to someone else. And this is like this is a moment where really he sees red, and this is very intense. Musically, first there is the sextet before, which is just a marvel. I remember since I've been in Zurich, actually, almost every time it was Nello Santi conducting it, and that was one of the moments of the night, because the moment we hear those chords, and when it stops, the audience would just go crazy, because there is history about Lucia also in Zurich. And this moment is particular, and after there is all this tension, this passion that he has, he gets crazy. It's really amazing. I really love this part. This part of the opera is really special because we see suddenly not the romantic tenor anymore, the romantic character, but we see someone that is really in pain, hugely in pain.
I think a lot of people think that the mad scene is very associated with coloratura showcase, but there are many quiet, soft moments in the mad scene that are very exposed, that are almost eerie, and it's very haunting, especially the first half of the mad scene. Later the cabaletta goes more crazy, but the first half of the mad scene, those first 15 minutes, are quite calm. And this is really hard to do because usually Lucia is covered in blood, she's got a knife in her hand, there's people around, and everyone is shaking, and she's usually nervous. I know I get nervous every time, of course. I'm nervous, but you have to find this quality above where the flesh and blood is. If you think of the world that she's in as flesh and blood, she's above that.
She's floating a bit.
Yeah, floating. And it's very hard to find this vocal quality without compromising on the support and compromising on the line. And so, of course, that's why, as I was saying, musically, it's got a lot of technical challenges, of course. Not just in the mad scene, but all throughout the role. I mean, I'm sure.
But for the mad scene, for example, is the staging changing your state of mind?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes,
Sometimes, yes. In our production, we have something I've never seen before, and I don't want to give too much away, but the production has already made its premiere, where Lucia brings Arturo out onto the set in front of the audience and is still kind of finishing murdering him.
We see something happening. Normally you never see it happen.
Never see that.
It happened before, but suddenly we see for the first time that something is happening. It's like it's not hidden somewhere or in the past. It's like now.
Present.
It gives to the production a certain density, I have to say. It's really nice.
And also, but also the working environment has been great, because I think that the team here in Zurich really loves opera, loves music. We came at this production knowing we were going to have to change some things, because when it premiered, it was during COVID, and there were many, many limitations on what we could do. But
and
now,
no chorus.
And no chorus. That's right.
So it had to be created now.
Yeah, so we're really kind of recreating this production again with some guidance of what we're supposed to be seeing on stage. Great direction, and I love our maestro. I think our maestro is really wonderful for us, and the orchestra rehearsal we already had was wonderful. I mean, I have no complaints. Zero, honestly. I'm having such a wonderful time.
Perfect. I'm gonna get you some contracts.
Yeah.